tough loss for our football team, and it kind of gets back to this rivalry. It's basically what's advertised. Tough, hard-fought games, and they're unpredictable. And certainly over the last X amount of years, it's been really close. And they played a really good game. Credit to them. Compliments to them the way they competed. Did a great job, and we came up short. So, the most important thing, it's going to hurt for a while. We're going to have to move forward and see what we can do to, build off of this. And I'll get to that in a second. But, just a couple takeaways. In the first half, our defense played really well. Came up with 2 field goals. One was off really good field position. The other was after a really nice drive. And I had an opportunity, at least on one of those, maybe to get a touchdown and to come up with 2 field goals there. It's a couple missed opportunities, and came back and got us a little bit, and then we threw a pick in the first half, or excuse me, the start of the second half. Which was not a total calamity. We gave them the ball in the plus or minus 25. They had 75 to go, but really what happened there, they had a couple possessions where they moved the ball and scored touchdowns. To their credit, I was happy with the way the offense responded after their first touchdown. We came back and drove it and answered with a touchdown, so that was certainly encouraging. But just came up short here at the end. They did a good job moving the ball, and credit to their field goal kicker. A 55-yard field goal is, pretty impressive effort on his part. So we played cleaner football. Had the 1 turnover, a couple penalties, but certainly cleaner, 2 penalties, I guess. I thought our guys played hard. Thought they prepared hard, and so that's kind of it in a nutshell right now. The biggest thing right now for our football team, we still got 12 weeks in front of us, 10 games, and you never want to lose a game, certainly, but the biggest thing is, like any time of the season, it's how you're going to respond to it, and it's important for our guys to understand. I think we have a good football team here. We have good leadership, good coaching staff, and, win, lose, or draw, you got to move forward and respond. So this one's going to hurt for a while, but we'll move forward and learn from it tomorrow and go back to work on Monday. Focus is better. He's practicing better. I think that's experience and maturity. He's been here a couple of years. He's run the football, worked hard to get better, and it's showing out there in the field. He made some really nice plays today, and it's one thing to be encouraged about. I think there's a lot to be encouraged about. Now we just got to pull it all together and get it to mesh and gel. When you work hard, and everybody's got a lot invested in this game. It's a big game for everybody in the state. Certainly no bigger for anybody than the players on both sides and the coaches. So after a loss like this, it's tough, and there's not much you can say to make anybody feel better. That's the first thing you say. And it's gonna hurt for a while, but at some point we've got to turn our attention to learning from it. And then the most important thing again is going to be flipping the page, and that's sometime tomorrow night or Monday morning for sure, and move on to the next opponent. It's a game of momentum and swings, and they've played good defense ever since Coach Campbell and Coach Hawkeyes got there. So they made it tough on us. They made it tough, and we probably missed some plays, maybe some misreads or missed some plays where we maybe could have averted that. But that's going to be part of football, and we'll have to ride that.
Honestly, I just got to look at the film. We were trying different things, and some stuff's going to work and some stuff doesn't. And I think this is going to be a good learning experience for us to see when obviously when we're not getting a lot going, to see what works for us when to get ourselves back into rhythm. We got to be able to do that, and we just weren't able to do that today. Not really. I mean, I just think at the end of the day, we just couldn't really get some momentum going in the second half. We were able to. We were moving the ball really well in the first half, but we just couldn't score in the red zone, and I think that's what really hurt us. So I think just overall our execution just wasn't there, and I needed to do better, and we just need to be better overall. A long time, but right now we can't. We got to use the 24-hour rule right now. We have to be able to move on from this come tomorrow, but until then this one's gonna sting. Yeah, it hurts. I thought, overall, going into halftime, we felt pretty good. But as an offense, we were still a little frustrated because we knew we missed some opportunities out there. But ultimately, we weren't able to overcome, some of our setbacks, and this hurts a lot.
I felt like coming in at half, we had them. We were just staying in a mode, staying hydrated, and everything, came out. Didn't go as we expected, so everybody loses. So we just got to look for it, like I said, to Troy. So So are we looking forward to now? I mean, yeah, but it's a team sport. So it's not just me. So it's everybody. Everybody's frustrated. Everybody's hurt by this. So I'm not just gonna be the selfish one and then just just say, oh yeah, I'm frustrated with my team because we lost. We all lost. So I look past it and focus on Troy now. So well, first thing I thank is my O-line, because without them I wouldn't have the holes that I have to make the runs that I made. Make the runs that I made. So I just thank them, and that's really it. Just thank my O-line.
You just got to kind of learn what you got to learn from it, and just see what didn't go so hot, and then apply it to next week, and apply it to Monday, apply it to tomorrow, and just keep working every day at it. Some things well, but I guess our main focus is going to be on things that we didn't do so well and take responsibility for that, and then move forward for next week. I thought they ran a lot of similar stuff between the two halves, so I'll have to go back and look and see kind of what changes they made. I don't think that they're major adjustments. Actually, I'm almost positive that they're not, but so I'll have to go back and look.
Look at the tape. Obviously, if there's anything that they absolutely went to every time, just the way we're built defensively, yeah, we'll adjust it. But I mean, we're not going to reinvent the wheel. I think we got something special. Guys know it in the locker room. We got a good defense. So it's just up to us to execute on Saturday. That's the main focus. So I gotta get a better jam on number 3 receiver. Xavier, his job versus my job in that coverage is a lot harder than mine. We work on it every day. Coach Wallace teaches us to jam receivers. My job is to take some speed off that receiver running right at X. He's got him the whole field. So X is counting on me to slow that guy down, reroute him, slow the timing off, and I didn't do that on that play. Everybody's going to look at X and blame him, but it was on me. So, I'll definitely make sure I'm, more aware next week. Just trying to eliminate those mental error plays where you don't think the details matter, because obviously that play, just got to slow that guy down, and that's a detailed play that an Iowa linebacker should make. We got to finish games. We got to continue to execute. That's not us defensively. We're better than that. I got to do a better job getting everybody in line. Just continue to be a good leader if we're doing good or we're doing bad. But I felt like we did a great job responding, holding them to a field goal when we could. But I think we'll definitely learn from this game. Excited to see what we bring from it, how we'll move forward, our adjustments moving forward.
I feel like they took advantage of what we gave them. They know us so well, so they knew what we were gonna do in certain situations, and we just didn't adjust right away. So that those little ticky-tacky yards and kind of build up, and I would say they executed exactly what they wanted to do, and so they played a good game. Always motivating, you don't want to lose, but yes, I would say like every week the way we work here at Iowa, we treat every week the same. We want to prepare the same. So when you invest so much time and you end up losing, and it's such a close game too, so it's a lot of respect for them. And we played a good game, not the best game we could have played. Obviously, they played the better game, and it's definitely gonna be with us for the whole season. Yeah, we just decided to put a lot of man, so we had to execute. They executed. They had good plays. They ran. That's what I say about them. They executed their plays, and we just gotta be better. We have to.